So now in this video series, we are going to learn operator overloading. So what is an operator? So if we try to add two numbers, let's say 5 plus 6, and if we print this, so if we print this, and now we are having output 11. What if we trying to add let's say a string and a number? So here it is giving us an error output. So it is giving us unsupported operand type for plus. So this is operator here, and integer and string. So we cannot add integer with a string. So behind the scene, what is going on? You can just see uh, everything in Python is an object. So everything that is working behind this scene, you can say at the back end, is working as an object. So what what is a class for integers? So int class is used for integers, and you can see here for after pressing the dot, here we can see we are having a lot of methods here. Here you can see here we are having add method, and we accept two we accept it accepts two arguments. The first one we will write 5, and the second one we will write 6. And if we run this code and print this and print this, and this will give us 11. So here it is giving 11. So it is also adding the these two numbers. So behind the scene, every time when we use plus operator, behind the scene that plus operator calls this add function and add the values we are passing in the, you can say we are using to add the number. So let's say we are having a class, and class name is student we are using, and a student have subjects, and subjects in subjects he'll get some marks. So let's say student uh, get some marks in two subjects. So we are creating a constructor here in it, and we will pass two parameters for marks here, m1 and m2, and we will create instance variable self dot m1 is equals to self dot self dot m2 is equals to m2. And now we have created two instance variable, and let's create object of these student class. So now we have created a student class object, and let's say a student is having this marks and other student is having this marks. So, and let's try to add these students marks. So what we are trying to do, we are trying to do to add 80 and 50. We are trying to add this student's first subject and this student's first subject's marks, and this student's second subject and this student's second subject's marks. Can we do this? Let's print this. So here it is giving an output error, output as an error, type error, and support of print type for plus student and student. So we cannot to add two objects, two class objects. So what we can do here, we can just write student, and let's say dot add. So we can call this function. So now we will override this function in this class. Okay, because behind the scene it is calling add function. So let's create add here. Let's define add, and here add is saying self and other. So we need to pass two parameters in the add, as we know that we will pass s1 and s2 as an arguments. So what we can do here, we can just say m1 is equals to self dot m1 plus other dot m1. This is what we are trying to do. So, and we can do m2 is equals to cell dot m2 plus other dot m2, and let's say s3, and s3 you can say student, and in the student constructor we are passing s m1 m2, and now we are returning s3. So this is how we can override this add method. And if now we will call, we will add these two objects. Now we can add this. We are just writing s3, and if we print s3, it will return the object address. So here you can see it is returning student object because it is an object of this class. So if we print m1, it will print the total of first subject of these two students. So it is returning, it is printing student 1 and student 2 first subjects total. So here it is printing 80 plus 50, that is 130. So we can print for m2 also. You can just see here 110. So here we can just override this. You can say we are overriding this method add and just overloading this operator. So this is how we can do operator overloading. I hope you are getting my point. So let's try to do other thing. Let's say we are having we can see that student 2 has less number, rather than if we compare these students, we cannot compare any student with another student by marks, but we can, for example, if we are compare these students, so the second student has less numbers of marks and the first one have greater numbers. So if we use s1 is greater than s2. So if we print this, it should return true because the student 1 has more marks than student 2. But if we run this, it will give an error that greater than not supported between instances. So it cannot be, it is not supported between instances. So now what we can do, we can also override this greater than method. For greater than method, we will have, you can say here we are having greater than, and for greater than equal to we are having ge. For less than we are having lt. For less than equal to we are having le. For now we are having greater than, so we will use gt. So what we can do now, we can just say m1 equals to self dot m1 plus self dot m2. Now we are adding the first student's marks, the mark for all the subjects, and the second student's marks for the all subjects, for all the subjects, cell dot m2. Other, we are now we have to use other because the self is for student 1 and others for student 2. So now if we compare this, if m1 is greater than m2, then return true, else return false. So if we now if we run this, it will return to, let's say if s1 is greater than s2, let's say print s1, you can say s1 wins, and else you can say print s2 wins. So Now we are having output S1 means because S1 is having more marks than the second one. So let's change the value for this 90 and let's say it is 8. Let's say it is 100. So now it is saying S2 wins because S2 have more marks now. So this is how we can work with operator overloading. So the next thing we will discuss method overloading. So this was all about operator overloading. Thank you.